This whole family tradition is a beautiful thing. Gives us an opportunity to talk and discuss life, family, and we cook and make a beautiful sauce at the same time.
Yep.
Well, as you can see, we've progressed to the olive oil, onion, and garlic process. You're probably asking at what, how much you have to cook them? How much do we have to cook them, Elena?
Until they're soft. Now they're about ready. You can add the tomatoes.
So now we are going to add the tomatoes.
Wait till they soften a little bit and then you can mix them.
You mix it because you don't want it to burn at the bottom, right?
Yes. And you don't want to burn the onions at the bottom.
Oh, so you're trying to bring everything up at the same time. It's like canoeing. Eh?
Yeah. Better have strong arms.
Gotta be a real strong Sicilian woman to do that, let me tell you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All you men out there wonder about Sicilian women. They're very strong.
Should I
Now we're at the step of passing the boiled pulp into this machine so that we basically make it into a liquid form. Basically, we're going to add the salt. How much salt are you putting?
It's a look.
A look means by the eye, but I've counted 3 palms of salt. There's approximately 65 liters of sauce in there, so make your own calculations. So 3 handfuls of salt for 60 liters of sauce. What did you say?
You taste later and adjust your salt accordingly.
Very good. Now what's next? What's coming next?
Now we'll put some oregano.
Oregano. Does it specifically have to be fresh, or you're using dry, right?
Dry.
Okay, hold on now. 1 palm?
About 2.
2 palm? 2 palm to 60 liters of sauce. 2 palm. Very good. What's next?
Some garlic powder.
Garlic powder. Even though you put fresh garlic, why would you put garlic powder 1 palm?
It's a personal taste. If you like it, you put it. If not,
2 palms. So 2 palms, oh my God, lots of garlic in that sauce, eh? So 60 liters of sauce, 2 palms of garlic. Anything else?
yes, black pepper.
Black pepper. Freshly grounded black pepper. 1 palm. 2 palm for 60 liters of sauce. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Anything else?
And I put some dry basil.
Dry basil's coming. 1 palm. 2 palm. Unbelievable. 60 liters of sauce. Oh, something special is coming.
Oh,
This is from the garden, fresh from the garden.
later. No, I'm gonna
You're basically spreading it around, as I can see.
stir it.
Stirring it.
And later, when it's almost cooked, then you can add your fresh basil, so it stays more fresh when you jar it. And you can also add fresh basil to your sauce, maybe half an hour before canning, so that way it stays nice and green when it's in your jar.
Very good. Put it in the sauce. Yeah, you can put it in the sauce. Beautiful. Excellent. Usually you can put, what, 30 or 40 leaves?
Approximately.
Okay, great.
Some people even like to put it just before they close
can.
their jar, but I prefer that it boil a little bit.
Very good. So now we wait till it boils before we can.
Correct.
Right. Or to your consistency and thickness.
Correct.
Very good. So now we're coming to the process where the sauce is boiled. We've gotten the right consistency, and now we start to can. These are mason jars. As soon as you tighten the mason jar, what happens is when the sauce cools, it sort of like compresses, and it stays fresh for a couple of years without refrigeration. This process over here is where we put the cans under blankets, so this way it'll cool very, very slowly. This is also to so that the sauce doesn't go bad. So then basically, once you've waited for the cooling of the tomatoes, I have set up an area in my basement with shelving, and I store the tomato sauce for a year or two. As you can see, I have over 200 jars.
Box of bruised tomatoes, ones that are way overripe. Go to your CSA, go down the row if you can, and pick the stuff that's on the ground. So, shitty tomatoes, really inexpensive. That's number one. Number two, onions. Number three, garlic. Olive oil. Why don't you get something that you can sweeten stuff with, let's say honey, sugar. That's the core, basically, of those 3 items. Vinegar. Okay, so let's start off with barbecue sauce. Take your tomatoes, throw them in the oven. Just chop them up. Don't worry about the skins. Let them roast for a couple of hours, just to get that kind of roasted feeling. Take them out, let them cool. Now, if you want to make the confit, the ketchup, and the barbecue sauce in the same day or two, go ahead and take like as many pans as you can, like 20, 30, 40 pounds, and just keep feeding them into the oven, pulling them out of the oven. Feed them into the oven, pull them out of the oven. And then take all of those roasted tomatoes, you're talking like a big amount, and put them in whatever vessel you can to just keep them fresh for that day and the day after, to create your 3 different things. All right, so let's go barbecue sauce. Take the tomatoes, put them in a vessel, a pot, right? Go ahead and on the side, saute yourself some onions, do a reduction of vinegar. And when I say vinegar, I mean, like simple red wine vinegar. I use cider vinegar actually a lot because I like that flavor. So onions, vinegar, garlic. What kind of herbs do you like? Do you like something that's a little bit more earthy? So you're looking at thyme and rosemary. Make this kind of slaw, right? This whole melange of stuff. Throw it in with the tomatoes. Add a shitload of vinegar, okay? Just a ton of vinegar. Taste it and let it boil down. You want to put other stuff in it? Yeah, sure. Sweeten it up with some sugar, maybe a little honey. You have other flavors you enjoy? Put them in, for goodness sake. In my barbecue sauce, I throw peach jam, okay, as it's cooking. So I get that little, and I don't use as much sugar. So I end up with that really kind of fruity, peachy flavor. You like to spice it up? Go ahead, throw Tabasco sauce in, throw some fresh peppers in. It really doesn't matter. The vinegar and the tomatoes is what gets you that barbecue-ish flavor. That's it. I mean, that's how you make frickin' barbecue sauce. You want to make ketchup? Well, you really pretty much can do the exact same thing with less vinegar and a little sweeter. I swear to you. And reduce it more, and you got more of kind of a ketchup-y type of texture. If you want to have it super, super, super smooth, put it in a blender. If you just want to have it a little bit more kind of chunky smooth, put it in a Cuisinart and pulse it. So simple. Really the exact same process. It's vinegar that's the big difference. So, tomato confit. Couldn't be more simple. You basically take jars like this. Let's say you fill that up 3/4 of the way with tomato. Not any of the drained liquid on the bottom. So just the hunks of tomato. You fill it up. You put a little garlic in. Whole cloves is wonderful. Any of the herbs you would like. Traditionally, rosemary, thyme, those kind of really earthy Provençal herbs. And then fill it up with olive oil. Nice, basic quality olive oil. Done. You just put the lid on that baby, put it in the back of your refrigerator. It'll stay forever. That's how you make tomato confit. So, anyway, 3 simple things to make with basic